often violent landslides. But not all disasters have to have a terrifying ending. Sometimes human ingenuity steps in and saves the day. Back in December of 2012, some locals were enjoying a calm day on the water when they noticed a fire along the shore. A crashed boat had gone up in flames, and those flames threatened the entire area. Then, like James Bond, another boater rushed in to save the day.
Holy shit, man. That was sick the way he done that. Check this Stevie for fucking skill. Look at putting out a fire. Get up there with that. Fucking sick, man. That was sick. My man's boat was on fire and he
Our
come and done a
speedboat
fucking...
firefighter makes 4 passes to ensure the fire is out.
That's...
People on shore must have thought he was crazy at first, but then they realized what he was doing. People apparently use speedboats and jet skis to put out fires all the time. Go ahead, type into Google and see for yourself. Well, that's all we have for you today. But if you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, then be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next time.
Oh shit, the size of that hurricane. Oh, tornado. That looks like a fucking toy film. Good evening to you, brother. Yeah, and I'll fucking treasure that patch, Stevie. I'll put it on fucking, on the canvas, Jimmy. Like, I have a Christmas card from Pablo. I'll have that from you. I'll get Chopper to send me a fucking 2 of diamonds with his fucking signature on it. For the crack, you know what I mean? But there's only 3, so I'll give me address to. Pablo has me address. So, wow. I didn't know you had one, bro. Yeah, I tell you, they're very dangerous machines if you don't know what you're doing. Anything with a fucking engine is dangerous, you know what I mean? It's just us. We're the fucking problem, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with the fucking, you know, it's us, but I don't know what it is about men. We love speed, like adrenaline junkies, like growing up, like it wasn't, like when I was a kid, Stevie, right? All my ma's brothers, they were good at something. One of my uncles, an engineer, mechanic, fucking welder slash whatever. And when I was a kid, they used to make these beach buggies, right? You know what, roll cages and all, and that's where my uncle, his skill set come in handy, because he was a spot welder and he was a mechanic slash engineer slash fucking, he could fix something with an engine. And as a kid, I used to watch him strip the whole fucking engine, you know, use fucking a chain pulley system, you know, fucking, it's like, and me or Stevie, I can't even do a 50-piece jigsaw, right? Never mind a fucking taking apart a motorbike, the engine. That's what he was good at. He was good at building engines, you know, and putting them on different fucking, different buggies, whether it be a beach buggy, fucking, what are them things called, trikes, but ridiculous, bro. Now, like I said, they were fucking all nuts, bro. They look fucking adrenaline. They were like adrenaline, you know. And they used to take me out to Sandymount Flats and just fucking up and down the beach, you know, when the tide went out. fucking brilliant, you know what I mean? And even if you roll, you're alright. Because there's like, you know what I mean, the built-in roll cages and stuff just for safety, because safety is paramount, Stevie. You know, all it takes is an oversteer, or, and that's the difference between life and death, man. When you're on a fucking, like if you're on a fucking, now I've never been on a Ducati. I've been on a lot of bikes, but I've never been on one of them. That's like a fucking, you know, my family, like, I wouldn't be allowed to get one of them, you know, because of the med some1. But growing up, being around like fucking buggies and trikes and quads and fucking the shit that they could build, and not just them, their mates. Some of these were engineers, do you understand? Royal engineers, if you want to call them that, even though they're not fucking English. To me they were. It's like they could build anything, take anything apart, and as like I said, Stevie, I struggle, let's say, with a 1,000-piece jigsaw. This motherfucker could take any engine apart, put them back together. And as you know, Stevie, do you see many bits there is in an engine? See me, if I put it back together, yeah. I then would end up right with 7 parts in my hand and say, oh, fuck it. You know, it doesn't need them. You know, and some cunt's going down the road, next of all, the fucking wheel falls off, you know, at 90 mile an hour, and then you're part of a tree. Now that's one thing I never was interested in, engineering. You know, but bro, here I can just about fix a plug. You know, when it comes to electrics and electronics, I'm no good with it unless it's something to do with, let's say, turntables or a mixer or that kind of, you know. But when it comes to putting programs into your fucking system nowadays, the motherfucker tells you where your destination is and it fucking brings you somewhere else. It's like technology now, it's like compared to back then, it's like, you know, they used to build mad shit, man. I remember seeing this device, yeah, and my uncle put a roll cage in it. Right now there's a roll cage in everyone because safety is paramount no matter what you do. Like that, when it comes to speed, you have to do a risk assessment. Right, how can I stop A, B and C going wrong? For instance, me brake failing. Do you understand? Like there's loads of things that can go wrong, basics. You know, if you don't know the bike you're on, or what this cunt did, because I watched them, I witnessed them build engines, take them apart, use a bit off this engine, put it onto fucking this, and you come up with Frankenstein's fucking bride, being a beach buggy. You know, a big fuck off flag with BB on a bluebell. You know what I mean? 07 or whatever. You know, big fuck off skinny. It was like a 10-foot fishing rod, Stevie, yeah? With a little flag on it, like a triangle, you know. But I tell you what, fucking brilliant, you know. And the tide goes out because you can just let them go. And even if you crash or roll, you're alright. You know, you have a seatbelt on, there's a roll cage in it, helmets on, all that shit, you know what I mean? Sometimes they didn't wear helmets, but they always made sure I was, you know. And sometimes I wanted to be a big boy and not wear me helmet and get the sand and water in me face, you know. But yeah, I wasn't ready for that yet, you know what I mean? Cause
I have so much.
I'm trying to think, hang on. Yeah, fuck it. Happened to Robert Dunlop. Come here, do you ever see that Evil Knievel, Stevie? The fucking stunts he used to do.
Yes.
And then Robbie, his son. Like that, is his name Travis Pastrana. Now here, doing a wheelie is one thing. I watched this geezer do shit that not even Evil could top. You know, and my man, I'll tell you what, he's fucking been a world champion in fucking 3 or 4 different things. I think he was the first one to do a front flip or a triple back flip. A triple, what's it called, Stevie? I think a triple backflip on the fucking bike, bro. Or a front, whatever, you know, 3 rotations and landing it. And Red Bull is a sponsor. Now this geezer, he's fucking bro. He's been a champion in rally driving, in fucking like Nitro Circus. Well, listen, and I'll tell you, Stevie, see that TT scares the bollocks down me, bro. Like, to see the fucking speed go boom, and Stevie does no room for error. All it takes is a wrong calculation, bro, and you're dead. You know, you're going 190 miles an hour, bro. You hit Anton, you hit a pigeon, and you're dead. And I've seen some bad accidents. I've never been. I've watched it on TV, but I've never been to see it live. But that fucking his name is either Aaron or Travis Pastrana. But this kid, man, fuck me. He was the first one to do a fucking triple backflip on a fucking trials bike. It's like, you know, and I remember his ma watching it, right, and it was all part of a thing called wow, fucking hell. Well, I bet you're fucking crash test dummy, yeah, like me. But like I said, Mayor, look at, when it comes to man balls, Travis Pastrana beats anyone. Even Tony Hawk's. You know, it's like this geezer. I mean, like I said, when you hit a fucking ramp and commit yourself to that, Stevie, there's no, like I said, once you're in flight and in motion and in rotation, you know what I mean? You either send it.
Is that the guy that hit the bridge?
No, that's fucking him that, right. Wayne something his name was, right. Now at the time, Jeb Corliss, right, he was the baddest man in the wingsuit, but fucking that Wayne thing, whatever his name was, he was a season base jumper, bro, thank you. He done 1,000 base jumps, Mark, yeah? And as you can see, right, now we all know what fucking, what's his name, Jeb Corliss, yeah? So Jeb Corliss is fucking flying, right, they're going, here, this base jumper, right, and a wingsuit pioneer, right, being Jeb Corliss. The 2 of them. So here's the plan. I fly over the bridge, you fly under it. Anyway, in the distance, it's just like a fucking, all you can see is a fucking thing moving like that, right? He's in black, he's going over the bridge. So, he's coming down, Jeb Corliss goes, fuck off, flying past him. Next of all, my man, here, he's dressed like that, in yellow. Boom! His fucking head hit the bridge at about 600 miles an hour or something ridiculous, I don't know. So Jeb Corliss is like that and pulls his parachute and looks up and sees shit coming down. It was my man's legs. Only his fucking suit was keeping his body together. Oh, fucking hell. The world to see, man. And Wayne, he was from Australia. He was a veteran, a base jump, and he'd done 1,000 base jumps, right? And Jeb Corliss said, he said something weird to me in the plane. He goes, whatever happens today happens. And Jeb Corliss was thinking for a second, you know, here, I can't be putting that shit in my head, you know, what's it? You know, give him a hug, what have you, and the two of them jumped out of the plane like that, come down like that, look. Jeb Corliss goes under, or goes over. There was bleeding people on this bridge, your man's head went boom. Fuck it out. But back to Travis Pastrana. This geezer, Fear is his middle fucking name. This motherfucker was jumping fucking canyons with fucking plates on his back, his leg, his fucking face. Fucking everywhere my man's been hit cause of crashes. And he was getting on the bike, fucking pulling wheelies, man, with a fucking broken fucking leg. 2 torn ACLs, ruptured ACLs. Now you'd know about that, Stevie. When it cause I'll be honest with you, Stevie, I am shy on a bike. Yeah, I don't get on them anymore, you know. It's one thing acting the bollocks on scooters and what have you, and, you know, but I wouldn't get on a bike ever again. And I know never say never. I'll get on loads of quads and shit like that, not a problem, bro, but just not a trials bike or a road bike. I can't put my family through that, bro, because it'd be selfish of me, you know. I've always liked speed. A fucking adrenaline junkie, Stevie. Live a fast life, you know. Men, we chase adrenaline, Stevie. And we go to the end of the earth for it. You see, because it's a disease. We're in men that we want to challenge ourselves all the time, and we feel like we've got something to prove to ourselves all the time, no matter how old we are. You know, if someone says to me I can't do something back then, or if I couldn't jump something, hear me rolling, the hating, they're trying to get me right and dirty. Shout out to the person who sent me Frederick. You know what I mean? Like I said, our own Stevie Billings is sending me a fucking patch, a UNICEF patch. And you know what? I'll stick it on me hat. Oh fucking, it's there already, but it will be in my studio. I have the Christmas card Pablo sent me. Nah, look, Stevie, it's just little things I look at and I'll be like, for instance, Jimmy. Now you seen what he sent me, right? He sent me 2 pieces of rock and roll memorabilia, like where when I opened them, I was just fucking overwhelmed, bro. I got upset, I got emotional. And I was looking at them and I was like, wow, he kept his word. Jimmy the Gent. Yeah. I give you a nickname and it tends to stick. Jimmy the Gent, and what a gent he was. What a guest. And I tried to be a good host. And he wouldn't eat food. You know, we'd only have biscuits, so I said to him, right, what biscuits? I said, you want some biscuits with your tea? And he said, yeah. I said, can you help me out here, bro? What fucking kind of biscuits? Of all kinds, here. So I just brought 5 of them out. He says, 2 will do, matey. You know, he's a fucking gentleman. You know, and I intend to do that. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to tell you. There's a project at the minute where a few people are gonna roll up. Let's say, I was blown away yesterday, like, you never know who's watching you. You know, Stevie, I had someone donate some of the old to the channel. I couldn't believe one of the boys, right? He's been away, let's say, right? But he's like, bro, I've been watching you in jail and telling everyone, yo, I know my man. My man's like family, you know what I mean? Forest Bank, you know, fuck's sake, like, you know what I mean? I'm their entertainment, you know. Yeah. Because I have nephews that are in Forest Bank, Strange Ways, you name it. And he watch me, right? You know what I mean? But he's like, bro, you know, this is how mad is this? He says, I was only watching you last week in the Pendant. It's like, and he goes, I'm coming to see my man as soon as I get out. So he did come up yesterday and he appreciates me. He said, bro, how many hours do you do on that YouTube a day? I said, about 8. He said, do you get paid for it? I said, oh fuck. He's like, is it free? I said, isn't me bollocks free, not for me, bro. He says, then what's the point in doing it, bro? If you're not gonna make money, you dopey bastard. I said, cause I didn't come on there to make money. He's like, bro, I said, I'm not like everyone. Stevie, I'll tell you, we had 870 subs and we didn't even have a buy me a coffee up. Am I lying? But Pablo convinced me that I was worthy of a buy me a coffee, so I put one up. You know, that kind of way. You know, me mods have helped me believe in myself a little bit more. You know, well, here, bro, not just in the fucking, not just Manchester, you know. Forest Bank is near, isn't it? Like I said, there's loads of lads off this housing estate, bro, that watch me in jail. Believe it or not. You know what I mean? But you can't come in here and say, oh, guess what I'm doing? I'm watching you right now from pen. But like me mate come yesterday, man, the bastards, I think they shot one of his dogs, but I don't like that, man. And a big smile, he had big turkey teeth. You know, like 10 dogs taken off him, right? All together, man. You wanna see the bitch that he had? She was beautiful. They took the whole litter, man. And do you know what they're doing? They're putting them all down, the bastards. You know, I've had a few mates around here burnt over dogs. I have nephews that breed them. It's a business plan. And you know something? Papers, these dogs are fucking unreal. Designer dogs, they call them, Stevie, right? Now, I know more about birds than I do about dogs. I know a little bit about dogs. Dogs. But, so, his pups were £6 each, right? So, 10 pups, that's 60 grand. Yeah, and he was the first one to start doing it all around here. And most of the lads around here have had their dogs mate with his dog, and they get one of the litter. It's like, you know what I mean? It's cause his dogs go from 6,000 all the way up to 15 with paperwork. Now, you work that out. 10 in the litter, £15,000. What's that? 125 quid. Think about it. I know, but bro, look at It's a role, it's a job, and there's a supply and a demand. And that's how it is, Stevie. You know, if you want something, you really want something, you're gonna pay for it. Keeping up with the Joneses, bro, it's like on YouTube. You know, it's like a fucking soap everyone tunes into. And even though me and Uncle Kay, we mightn't see things eye to eye, but I was watching a live he was on last night, and all I'm saying is, he wasn't wrong in saying that's all you fucking talk about, mate, is DH. You know what I mean? You're obsessed with him, your life is like, that's all you talk about, you're consumed with this guy. You know, well, me not tell you, right, Stevie? See, Dotty, I was afraid of Dotty because, not just because he was an ex-IRA man, because he was violent, bro. And I tell you what, a lot more violent than well, back then he was a lot more violent than I was, let's say. And my ex lived in Cabra. We were together for over nearly 23 years. She was from Swilly, just off Carnlough. Dotty lived on a tractor. And Dougie, my best mate, Neil Douglas, his girlfriend, Elaine, lived 2 doors away from my ex-missus. And them two are, no thanks bro, them two are best mates. So, Dougie's granny lived on a tractor, being Dottie's gaff. And I went around there one day, right, with Neil. And you know what he was doing in the back garden, Stevie? And this is why I was afraid of him, bro. Because I couldn't, bro, I had to get out of the gaff. I couldn't listen to it. He was cutting his fucking dog's ears, bro. Like he was cutting a piece of fucking paper. And cause I fucking, bro, I fucking got sick and all I did. And he's like, what are you getting sick for? You're a fucking woman. You know, this kind of attitude. You know what I mean? Get old fucking Ginny. Neil, I didn't know your mate needs a bib. You know, made a mockery of me, like, you know, because I fucking got sick when I seen what he done to the fucking dogs. Now, he was cruel, bro, and that's why I was afraid of him. Even though he was me mate, I was still afraid of him. He was an ill bastard. You know, and he worked in Dublin Zoo. You know what I mean here? How do you think Derek O'Driscoll got a fucking cougar? Allegedly. Allegedly. So the media say. It's not every day you can pull a cougar out of your ass, is it?
Who do you think he is, fucking Mike Tyson?
A little. Just look at the colour of you.
What? I've only been out there 2 hours, 3 hours just.
Yeah. But Dottie used to work in Dublin Zoo, Stevie, so a lot of animals used to die.
Or go missing.
On watch, yeah, or go missing. And somebody could even turn around and say, guess what? This pup died in the middle of the night. I took a photograph of it, I made a record of it, and the tigers were hungry. And there was only fucking 6 steaks and there's 8 fucking tigers. So I had to give them a fucking pup. One of them that died. The runt of the litter. Now the runt of the litter is really in his fucking gym bag. Taking it out. Now the fucking things need a man for the first 6 weeks. Otherwise I have to bottle feed them. That is, you have to hand read them. And they call out, you know, for their mother, and if you start hand-raiding them, they think you're the fucking mother, right? So he got his own cougar. You know, it's not every day you get a chance to own your own cougar, is it, Stevie? And use it as a deterrent for people who owe you money. I haven't got your money, bro. You what? Say that again, so me cougar can hear you. You haven't got me what? What did you say, bro? Cougar? Yeah, I have one. Now that's a deterrent, Stevie. My man had a cougar or a fucking leopard, whatever it was, but we know where it come from. Now, that is what you call a deterrent. You haven't got my money. I'm going to put you in my shed for 5 minutes to motivate you with my cougar. Like the fangs. Yeah, chained to the wall. And here, Stevie, the newspapers don't lie, do they? Or news articles. Now imagine that for a deterrent. This is the psychological warfare, bro, you're dealing with on the streets of Cherry Orchard, allegedly. Land of the killers, home of the brave. You know, the land of monsters. And you know, the truth is, up there, someone is someone else's monster. You know, the love of their life is someone else's monster. Somebody else's son or daughter. Here, newsflash, women make the best assassins, and you know what? There's loads of them in Ireland. We call them sleeper cells. You understand? Yeah. Where one day you could be asleep for 10, 15 years and you get a phone call to say, here, can you come over here and feed us ice cream and jelly? Get it! Fucking magpie, you bastard. That's for the squirrels. I'm gonna fucking... see magpies. I hate ant in black and white. You fucking bastard. Yeah. But yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days, alright. Fuck me, man. Oh. I can hear the boys coming. I can tell by the sound of the engine which one it is. Go on, go on. You lie. Armored tanks and armored cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons, and every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Being Irish means you're guilty. The Great British Torture Book for my comrades that nobody would believe existed, but I know. I don't blame the normal British person, it's not their fault. I was on my arse and I come here and an English lady helped me, you know, so media the media lie. The Americans, the English control the media, and if there's a news flasher on telly, Hugh MacDonald is throwing a grenade through someone's window. Now let's say I don't throw no grenade, but people are going to read that and 50% of them are going to think, fuck me, he's lost it, he's only gone and thrown a grenade through someone's window. Hey, Polly. Cheers for that, Pollyanna. The great fucking life advice I've had for ages. Tell you what, it's fucking hot in Manchester, but you'd be surprised who watches you. I couldn't believe it yesterday. One of my mates has been away on holiday. Let's say, it's not a holiday, but he calls it a holiday. I don't understand, man. I don't think it's any fun at all. You know, having your family members coming up, your ma crying, fucking, you know. But he's like, bro, do you know what? I've just had to be watching you for weeks in jail. It's like me and the boys, bro. I swear to God, like he said, I had nothing to do. I had nothing to do, bro. He's like, and you know what? He said, every night. He said, like, when I had an hour or two with me pad mate, and he's like, he's not right. He said, bro, I know my man. My man's sound. You know what I mean? Jude lives in fucking basic years, you know what I mean? He's fucking nuts, but he's sound, bro, honestly. He's a family man. You know, which I am. You know. Family always first. You know, 3 Irish men live in the same fucking house because the dying woman wanted that. And we bonded her that way. Still together. A brotherly bond that is like no other around here. But they've got me respect and honour around here. That's all I need to say. My family are respected. There's a difference between feared and respected. Why would anyone fear me? Who the fuck am I? I'm a no one, right? On YouTube. And I'm good with that. Me housing stay, I tell you. Fucking free. Do you want a bit of me ham sandwich? How are you, Raymondo? Oh. Don't do it out bleeding sunbathing out there, though. Hey, how's your mother? This is my mother. See, I'm tall like me. I've always had holy pictures in my house, and nah, that's for me gran. I do that for me gran. Not for the gram, for me gran. Go on. Hang on. What the hell do I want? YouTube, man. It's so transparent. You see, lies spread quicker than the truth on YouTube. And have you ever read the book Hansel and Gretel? That's Hansel and Gretel. The stepmother wanted to get rid of the kids because they were a threat. Just like that mayonnaise on my lips. And she wanted Hansel and Gretel's daddy all to herself because she was a greedy hog. Moral of the story, the kids knew she was a cunt. So, what he did was, out of a little picnic, they went like that. And he left a trail of breadcrumbs. No, that's the way back. Except for on the way back, the pigeons got there first, so they lost their way. And they got lost for a long time. And I think they come back and ended up fucking her in a fire, didn't they? And burnt the bitch. Fucking witch. Burn her at the stake. Anyway, here, I have to take the crust off like a baby because I've no teeth. So here, that's for Leroy. You know, I even cream them with mayonnaise. Anyway, come on. Don't start laughing, Stevie. Listen, I'm living the dream. My squirrels like mad. Yeah, they like fucking. Yeah, check. Listen to the birds. Thank you, girls. Look at bread everywhere. Come here. Here. There you stare. Look, are you gonna come down or what? Look, come here. Look at the two of them. Here. Come here, will you? What are you hiding for? You don't want to go on camera? Tell you what, little man. I'm gonna leave your shit up here as usual. Put your stuff up here. 1 second. There you are, mate. Bro, you're fucking the one. You're getting skinny, man. Come down, will you? Come down. Where are you? Oh, do you know what? I can't be asked, man. What a fucking shot. Oh, Nana. What's my name? Oh, Nana. There's me ball. That's me sweaty ball. Sweaty balls, if you want to call it that one. Whatever. Yeah. Oh! Yeah, even squirrels need feeding. And I love animals. And I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not. You know, I get more pleasure out of some animals than I do out of human beings, you know. Like, you feed them and they don't answer your back. You know, see my squirrels, I hand feed them. They come down, they take the shit out of me hand. See the pigeons? Yeah. You know, here I'm supporting a lot of the fucking little midget community around here. You know, I buy them monkey nuts and I fucking hide them in my garden furniture and they think it's a game. But they find them, you know what I mean? I've always loved animals and fascinated by them, their movement, their behaviours. It's crazy what you miss. You know, it just so happens because of the garden I have, I'm lucky. Because they come in the garden and fucking, you know what I mean, and I observe them without them knowing I'm watching. You know, because any sudden movement, boom, they dart. But anyway, that's me sweaty balls. Someone sent me that. Told me to give it a good squeeze every time I get anxious, so. Shout out to the person who sent sweaty balls to the channel. You could have washing them before I squeezed them. No, it's Raymond. Oh, I want to shout out today for the infiltrator who's been giving information back to his daddy, his biggest fan. Yeah. The eagle landed just exactly where I said it would, and I was right. You see, it senses, and a good mod with a good eye. No, but I tell you what, Raymond, though, he has the best moustache you will ever see. Which Jay? Scouse Jay? I love that guy, bro. Fucking gentleman, bro. I've met a lot of Scousers in my time. You know, and I know men, and I know fucking who here, your husband's your wife and your wife is your husband. Yeah, believe me. But now listen, I've noticed, like, even if you don't like me, you know, we have a lot in common, being mental health, and I remember having a chat with a soldier one day, and I believe I was meant to be in that life that day. And I'm so glad that I was, because that was the day I got introduced to Raymondo. And here, if I give you a nickname, it tends to stick, right? Allegedly. And it's not necessarily me taking the piss. It's I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and I see images and videos, and a nickname just comes out. Like, I'll destroy you verbally or physically, whatever way you want. I'll dismantle you with me hands. Easy. But I'm just as good with me mouth. Skills always in session, just like my father always used to say. And we have treachery and insubordination in the station. Here, we not having that because we're from this location. Anybody can turn up at a train station. But that's not the destination. Yep. Lies spread quicker than the truth. You drop a stone into a pond, ripple. Lies spread quicker than the truth on YouTube. We went fishing. We were baiting that rat. What you looking at, you lamp noodle? Yeah. Shout out to all the fucking ambassadors for bullshit on YouTube. Look at me, I'm famous. I have a super ego. Here, you're a pedo in Speedos with an ego. How about that? I would dismantle you on your platform. That's why you don't want me on. Cause, I've been waiting to slay you for a while. My missus calls me a king. Yeah, I'm a king. But where I'm from, we slay kings. Kings. I'll piss on you, you're king. Fuck you, King Billy. Do something. You're a fighting man. But I tell you what, you're a dirty bastard. That's the truth. But here, everyone already knows that. That's not my interest or concern. My concern is, why you won't let me on your panel and you're sending spies to do a job that you know you're not man enough to do. I called your dad a streaker. Okay, a nudist. Hey, I'd say your dad is a curtain twitcher. I reckon he's a nickel robber. I reckon he's a peeping Tom. A peeper. Hashtag that shit. Yeah, I said it. Fucking do something about it. Pick on someone your own size, Mr. Pot Noodle. You lamp fucking noodle. Look at you now, you stupid fuck. Did you get me card? I did that. And thank your mate, your good mate Dan, for that. Listen. Yeah, I just want to know what makes you a mental health ambassador, that's all. And I want to know many times you were sectioned. And I want to know what meds you're on. Do you understand? You are a big swinger. That's what you are. You are a sausage. Not even your regular sausage. You're a George Bush. Do you understand? You've a mangina. Yeah. A mangina. All these cunts making money off your name. And then trying to say they're noble. No, it doesn't work like that. Here's a fact for you. See you. If you were in Dublin right now, I could touch you. Like that. And I do it for the sake of YouTube. So it end. Cause I'm fucking sick listening to you. And when I want to address you, the big scary man, is afraid of a man that's at 35%. You're on steroids, first of all. I christened you Zorro, Mr. Pot Noodle. I own Pot Noodle, and you're fucking sacked. Do you understand? Yeah. All you are is a one-dimensional brawler. You're not even a has-been, you know. Did you go on tour with Fighting Holes? Tits and Dits and Ticks. What's it called? Tits and Dicks. Yeah. His name is not Fighting Trolls anymore. Here, how about this? Fighting Holes. Yeah, like that. Anyway, here, shout out to Flash Gordon. Your dad is a streaker, and I bet he is a peeper. He is a knicker rubber, you know. And I bet he touched your balls when you were a kid. He touched something, because any man that doesn't flinch when a star's walking behind him, Flash Gordon, Basil fucking Brush, aka Jimmy Savile's twin brother, your daddy. Now, it's in the genealogy. 4 service laws I'm not interested in. I'm not even interested in you charging £90 a month. For what? You are Mr. Bobblehead. Like I said, you can't play chess with a man like me because you lose every fucking time, you know why? You're not educated. But I'm going to educate you about mental health. That's my concern, and I'm going to address you in due course. Like I said, there's not a job I wouldn't do that I'd send a little bitch to do. What have you got me blocked for? You didn't tell you what I used to do. You said you don't care about this, that. You just care about that. You are. Yeah. You're, what can I say? Disposable. Easy. But nowadays you get into trouble for stuff like that. Yeah. You know Mambassador? Mambassador. Yeah. A Mambassador. I said mam, meaning woman. Yeah. A certain scouse will come to your house with a camera. I send something to your house. But you'll say I'm a liar because you're a narcissist, you lie. But your mate hung you out to dry, and shout out to one of my mods for catching you. You know, why would you be in my life when not even 10 people come in it at a time? Here, if I ever get 20, I'm breaking a record. I'm living the dream, man. Stevie, this is what I done 5 days ago. Hey, I stuck my arrow through a sealed letter, and I took it from my sheath, and I went, Archers, loose! And it's rare I miss, and all I can say is, the eagle has finally landed. Registered. He got it. Someone got it. Anyway, like I said, I just want to talk to the fella and ask him, what's he so scared of, the big bad wolf? What's he scared of? Surely you couldn't be scared of a little nobody like me. You know, not a fighter man, not a tough man or a hard man. I've had bigger shites than you. You know, I want to ask you man questions. You say you're a fighting man. How tough are you? How tough? I know you can take a smack. But see, you have to understand something. You're looking at a fella whose feet was getting burnt. And he told himself at the time this was his punishment for what happened as a kid. And even though I was screaming, crying, I was still saying, fuck you. You have to shoot me, make me play Russian roulette with myself and drowned me with a bag and kicked me over a moving van, leaking like a tea bag. And then made me play Russian roulette with myself. Now, could you do that? Hey, no, that's the... And here, just to add to the mix, a bit of foreplay, I've shot me little brother. By accident, of course. But anyway, I'm going to go. Justice for the 97. Shout out to all the survivors on YouTube. Fuck all the abusers and enablers. Listen, I see people, and in fact, when I can't see, other people look for me. When I can't hear, other people listen. But remember one thing, there's always someone watching. You didn't even see that coming, did you? Grenade incoming. Boom. Let me on your panel and prove to the world you're a governor. You're a fighting man, right? Here, I ain't gonna mention on my children's lives, I won't mention anything about what everyone else is throwing at you. I'm a mental health advocate, so I'm gonna advocate. I want to know what gives you the right in your deluded narcissistic mind. Now when it comes to psychology, listen, not that I wear a jockstrap, but you could not hold mine. One of my fucking pubic hairs has more credibility than your entire existence. Do you understand? Oh. Don't be throwing cameras. They're dodgy. You can hurt people. But they're expensive, man. Don't throw a camera. Fuck a cup. It's much more cheaper. Now listen, whether he's like me or not, I couldn't give a fuck what he's accused of, whether he did this, whether he did that. It's just a whole mental health thing, tarnishing people that are real survivors, people that have been sectioned because of the label and are on a shitload of medication for the rest of their life now. That's a survivor to me. So, anyway, I'm away. Justice for the 97, make them all have a bed in heaven. And if you want to fucking help me channel grow in any way or capacity, you can buy me a coffee, you can come in and sub to everybody in the channel, say hello, you know, oh Jude, I'm on that mate, and I seem to get on with people that have mental health issues because we're very compatible, because even whether you like me or whether you dislike me, you know, mental health here, it does not discriminate, and it's gonna fucking, you know, if you do not open up and talk about it, what'll happen is you let things to build and build and build, and then next of all you just fucking blow up, and people who you love tend to get it around you, you know, and it's no joke, mental health. Like here, it's not like fucking turning vegan, you know. I've had mental health issues all my life, you know. Fucking over 90 evaluation, that must be a record. I'm not even going out, don't even mention the ice cream, man. Here, the other day, even whether you don't like me or not, you see me fucking chasing the bastard up the road. I bet you laughed though, didn't you? Dun, 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 dun. Do you know what? I am so fucked. As you can see, the sweat leaking from man's forehead. That's pain and adrenaline mixing together. Now, here, what time are we on? Here, I'm away. Fucking hell. I said I'd only do half an hour. Right, guys, there's no solution without confrontation. Shout out to all the good people on here and YouTube's Coffee Nation. If you're watching this today, tomorrow, next week, next year, give the channel a sub. Give all me mods a sub. You can buy me a coffee or just sub to me channel. That's just as good, you know. So shout out to all the survivors and shout out to all the motherfucking bully bastards on YouTube. Strength in numbers, yeah. False prophets, you know what I mean? Fuck off with that shit. You know, if you're gonna here, there's not a job I wouldn't do and send someone else to do it. You know, we seen ya, man, coming. Spotters on the high ground. Yeah. One of the boys from the Highlands seen him. An infidel. A spy. Someone who was just there for one reason, insubordination and treason. In this channel, you are banished with a curse. You know. Oh, well, anyway. Oh, come on. Don't be mean to me. Oh, yeah, fucking legend.
Will you go hold on to it in the freezer for me?
Yeah, of course I will. I didn't have to go, did I? Fuck you. See, I always win. I'm living the dream. Here, today's sponsor is being Raspberry Ripple / mind your own fucking business. Yeah. Here, don't do drugs. They're bad for you. Ice cream, yeah, I agree with you. Me and you now. 333, yeah. Living the dream. I don't want to live that long. You know. But I know the 1,000 and odd videos I've made on YouTube will be there for a minute. So it's gonna take me a minute to get where I need to be, but I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to make a commitment. Yeah. So I'm going to let you go. Have a good evening. That's me done for today. It's like I'm fucking doing like 8 hours of bastard day on here. And yeah, I'm in a bit of pain, so I'm gonna go. So I hope you all have a great evening, guys. You know what I mean? Stevie is sending me a little thing from his studio. Now, if anyone wants to send me a little prop the size of a battery, no bigger than that, just fucking something, you understand? Stevie's sending me a patch of a soldier's hat, a UNICEF peacekeeping force like me uncle's, you know. So that's shit like that means something to me, you know. Or even a little pigeon or a fucking pair of lips or fucking, you know. Skill's always in session. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this life like a procession. God bless you all. Take care. Mwah.